Watch him watching the Raiders.
Patrick Mahomes played in this game. I just missed Damian Williams there. He wasn't terribly sharp, but who cares? He ran around a little bit, 8 rushing yards. Don't need that from Mahomes.
But who cares?
I think I'm good. Chad Henne, guys, finds Miko Hardman, who goes over here and does, I think this is Legolas or Katniss or something. I'm not even sure you're allowed to do that. I don't want to know, but he did it.
All right, for those of you that were out east, guzzling some Hampton water, Friday night, the Giants played the Bears. Eli, 66% completion. Did I see that right? Clear high. Finds Benny with the good hair on 3rd down. All right, fine. You want to bring the blitz? Eli says, yeah, no problem. No big deal. Blitz me? I've seen that. All right, here comes the young gun, Daniel Jones. We're trying to build off of his great performance against the Jets in Week 1. Ball security. 2 hands on the ball. No! Good news about that is he made the tackle, right? Pat Shermer's telling him, hey, man, 2 hands on the ball when you're in your pocket. I know you thought you had max protection there. Here's the best part. Daniel Jones bounces right back. My man T.J. Jones in the back of the end zone. What a great throw by Daniel Jones. Like the ups, too, there. Nothing wrong with a little chest bump with your center. Dan Jones says, hey, I kind of like this stuff. I got receivers that can catch the ball, not like when I was in college wearing the same blue.
They look the same, those two. Go to the check down for more on Eli versus Daniel Jones and some fun there. But the Bears tweeted this out yesterday. They have released Elliott Fry. It appears Eddie Pinheiro is the last kicker left standing in Chicago. And here's what he had to say yesterday.
So, I mean, the way I look at it, I feel like I haven't won the competition. Everything's still open. Who knows if they bring somebody else in? I mean, but it gives me it does give me a confidence booster. Like, okay, like I have a shot to be the guy, and prove to the coaches that hey, I can be the guy that they want me to be. You know. So yeah, I mean, there is I feel a lot more confident. Yeah. I mean, with the whole kicking struggle from last year, and they got us on thin ice here. So just try to make all my kicks and move forward. So.
This kicker situation is scary, so it's time for a little believe it or not.
Hey!
Kyle,
Yeah.
the Bears have finally solved their kicker crisis, believe it or not.
Eddie Pinheiro wins. Meanwhile, Elliott Fry is going on with Savannah and Hoda later today to talk about.
Here we go again.
No, this is a big no. I'm going to play to the strengths of the table here. For Eddie Pinheiro, the guy who is now the Bears kicker, he got the final rose. All right, he won the show basically, but you still got to get married. You got to fall in love. Don't pull a Jed. It often falls apart. He even says that himself. I haven't won it yet. It's
he said I have a shot to be the guy.
Has a shot. We have weeks left. I just think there was a timing matter here from the Bears and Brian Pace and Matt Nagy about like we already made up our mind. We're confident in you. You're gonna be our guy moving forward. And yet, guys, is there any doubt whatsoever that September 5th, it's going to be 23-21 Packers, and out's going to come Eddie P. with his rose or not, or stupid Jed guitar. I think it's 43 yards in the same end zone. There's no doubt. This thing is fluid. They may not even start the season with him. He could still lose. They could still make a move for a guy. It's fluid. It always is.
I'll be quick with it, too. I say no just because they didn't say we waived somebody, and this is the last man standing, to Kyle's point. But Nagy and Pace went out of their way not to go and make a big move, not to go sign a Jason Myers, not to go trade for Robbie Gould. They stood their ground, and they're with Eddie Pinheiro for now. For now.
Yeah, I'm three's a crowd here. All right? I'm saying no as well because preseason games as a kicker, look, they're not even really rushing. So. Look, we saw Ron Rivera try to ice the running back. So when the other team knows, or the kicker, excuse me, when they know that you're struggling, like, all right, I want to see this in the regular season. And to your point, when it comes down, when it's December and the entire season's on the line, not just a game, that's when you find out whether or not we have a kicker. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Nagy just start going for 2.
This situation.
Enough of the kicker stuff.
Love it.
Like, let's go for 2. I mean, it's working for Dougie P.
Sure.
Let's just take it out of it.
That's incredible.
Because at some point right now, I don't know if it's Pinheiro or if it's Pinheiro. Like Pinheiro?
Might be Pinheiro.
I think it's Pinheiro.
Yes. Who knows?
Yes.
They just hope that they're calling him Eddie for the whole season.
That'd be
That's when you're
great.
doing a good job. If they start calling him Ed, you're in trouble.
Until there's a crucial moment he makes or misses in an actual regular season game.
Go for 2.
Continue to bother me and Bears fans. Okay, move on to Jets fans here on the East Coast. They were very eager to see, and they still are, to see Le'Veon Bell take the field for the first time, but they're going to have to wait a little bit longer than anticipated. Kim Jones is reporting that Bell's head coach Adam Gase did say that the running back will not play in the preseason, and that Avery Williamson's torn ACL made the final decision in his mind. So yeah, made a decision final in his mind, rather. So sitting Le'Veon Bell for the entire preseason, Triggs, is the right call. Do you believe that?
I hate that it took Williamson, who's a starting linebacker, to tear his ACL to put Gase over the top. But I could tell you, even going into the second preseason game, Gase was saying that Le'Veon Bell likely wouldn't be playing. 99% was the number he used. He's not going to play. I think it is the right decision. As much as you want to see Bell get live contact, I can assure you during practices, he's been taking hits. And everything the Jets are saying that he is practicing full go, and they are not shying away from hitting him and knocking him around. He's getting it in practice, and if we learn anything from the Rams last year, Todd Gurley was fine out of the gates despite not playing in the entire preseason. I think they're going to be just fine with Le'Veon Bell, but there is true concern that, hey, this guy hasn't stepped on a football field in that long.
I listen, if you're a football geek like us, there's fascinating times for preseason right now because you got Russell Wilson running around, Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
And then meanwhile, Matt Nagy won't play anybody on the Bears. We're sitting Le'Veon, who hasn't played in a year. There's real strong convictions on both sides. We're going to put Le'Veon out there to get one carry and he twists his ankle and our whole offense is screwed up. I don't see it. I am very bullish on don't play anybody. I like this move.
Yeah, I'm with you. There's no benefit right here if you're Adam Gase. You go out there and you play Le'Veon Bell. To your point, if it's a tweaked ankle and he misses any time, guess who they're blaming?
Yeah.
The guy with the beard. All right. I think if you're Adam Gase, I might even hold him out of some team drills in practice because I don't want somebody falling on him. It doesn't matter what you do in preseason. Once we get to week one, everything is reset. And now it's like, okay. But to be honest with you, the season is different now, too. Even week one and week two feels a little preseason-like.
Yeah.
I mean, guys are still getting their wheels underneath them and getting their sea legs. So I think for Le'Veon Bell, I want him chomping at the bit. I want him eager. Like, let me out of there, coach. So when week one, he's ready to rock and roll, ready to take on that first hit. The only question you really have as running back is just, holding on to the ball. That's the only thing you got to use to is going to the ground, the full tackling, sometimes ball.
So there's no benefit to having him out there. What's the counter argument then? So why do teams run out their starters when you see Darius Geis go down his first preseason game ever and he's still struggling to get back when they do bubble wrap guys? Give me the argument from coaching staffs to play veterans?
Well, for a veteran, I think, and you saw Adrian Peterson got
yeah.
I think the reason you'd want to see Le'Veon Bell is because we haven't seen him since January of 2017. Or 2018.
You mean we or the coaches?
Everyone. So it's like, all right, here's game pace, game momentum, crowd. It's the first time.
But that's what's interesting is that like the Bears are simulating that now. There's all these new ways to do fake preseason games. And to your point, we have not seen Le'Veon. Gase sees him every single day, and nobody knows football better. He knows.
At GMFB with your thoughts, Fitzmagic. Is it over?
No. Oh, I've seen some new things with this.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Fitzmagic isn't gone in Miami?
No. He leveled somebody up in this game. It was amazing.
And
there it is. Watch this. 3, 2.